Hi, I'm Amy McGuffin, CEO of Kittitas County Chamber of Commerce, and we are hitting the road to see one of our local chamber members.
Hello, my name is Amy McGuffin. I'm the CEO of Kittitas County Chamber of Commerce, and I welcome you again to our Chamber on the Road series. Today, we are in the new location of the Ellensburg Rodeo Hall of Fame, and I am joined with President Joel Smith. Hi, Joel.
Hi.
How are you?
Great. How nice it is to visit our museum. That's great.
It looks wonderful in here.
Thank you.
For those that are watching us, Joel's going to tell us the location of the new museum, and if you have not been here, you are missing out with some great opportunities to learn about history and the rodeo impact of Ellensburg.
Exactly. Basically what we're doing right now is we're preserving the Western heritage of Kittitas County through the Ellensburg Rodeo, which has been around here since 1923 and coming up pretty soon on its 100th anniversary. So for us to be able to display in downtown Ellensburg, especially on Pearl Street, we love Pearl Street, we have renovated the old downtown pharmacy and currently have a lease with the Clymer Museum.
Wonderful. And what's the exact address for those?
414, but it's 414 North Pearl, but we use 416 North Pearl as our entrance so that people come through the Clymer doors into the Western Culture and Arts Center, and we've demoed a 9 by 9 foot hole through the brick wall so that we're together. And so
one of the things I think is interesting, because you and I have been conversing about this museum for many years, and you have had a team of volunteers behind you that have been doing fundraising and really looking for the perfect site for this museum.
That's exactly right, Amy.
And I'm one of those ones that timing just couldn't have come better for you guys.
It worked out great. First of all, we created a relationship with the Clymer, and we were paying rent for our archives, which is upstairs in the nearly renovated upstairs of the Ramsey building. And we had a wall in the gallery, in the Clymer gallery that we rented, and a window space. And then all of a sudden, the young men from downtown pharmacy decided to move. And wow, did that open up an opportunity for us. And because of our fundraising for the last 8-9 years,
At least.
with our, what we call Art of Fame, starting with boots and hats and guitars, and on last year I think were boxes, we've generated a pretty good amount of money to get us through the renovation and into the display, and helps with our annual lease payments to the Clymer Foundation.
And I'd like to point out that with your Hall of Fame fundraising, you were able to collaborate with local artists to provide a service in which then you put on the auction for people to enjoy, and the money came towards the museum. But it's about the collaboration and the partnerships. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yes, I would, because that's so important to our survival and success. We have been really blessed with primarily local artists who have donated their talent, along with sponsors that have sponsored each of the items that we've had up for auction. And we've got people collecting every year, and that support is just phenomenal. And we're so grateful to have had these local people, knowing for sure that it was going to a year-round open facility museum. And we're just very proud of those people and how much they've helped us along the way.
So I think I hear more and more people that enjoy collecting the artifacts of rodeo. They can still donate those from an estate planning standpoint.
Absolutely.
And there's still opportunity to support the museum in their efforts by also donating not only to the auction, but to the organization. You are a 501c3, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
So the important piece about this is this museum is a living, breathing, Western culture celebration, place to meet. And so when you're doing estate planning, it's really important to make sure that if you know somebody that has had a long time Western culture or interest, there's an opportunity to support you there.
There certainly is.
Yes, and so I think it's just fascinating to see the collaboration between Clymer Museum, the Ellensburg Rodeo Hall of Fame, and just everybody that's here to support you to continue.
Yeah, this alliance that we're fortunate to put together is kind of identifies the Western experience in this town and this community, this county. We're also involved with Western Art Association, and this alliance was drawn up to support each other. And when this opportunity came to have this room, it just added more to the foundation of the alliance, which we very much believe in.
So Joel, today I've invited people to come and see the new location. I've invited people to continue supporting your nonprofit, but let's switch that conversation about COVID and the restrictions that they must uphold for your purpose, right? So currently you are doing 6 foot physical distancing in the museum?
Yes, we are.
And are you open to the public?
We're open on a schedule that of Tuesday through Saturday from 11 till 5, and I think Saturday is 3. But yes, we're conforming to the hours that the Clymer use, and it's been working out good. The COVID thing is really, how can I say this? We weren't able to have our art project, and we did have our induction banquet, not banquet, but induction of 2 new members to the Hall of Fame recently. But we had grandiose ideas that at the end of I guess it would have been March, or April, we were going to have this private opening for all the people that have supported us, the artists, the sponsors, the buyers, and the members of the community, and for sure members of the Ellensburg Rodeo Hall of Fame, which is part of our fundraising process. But it didn't happen. And then the following week, we were going to have a grand opening for the public. And we were really excited about it because we're very proud of what we've done. It didn't happen. So this fundraising thing is very important. We don't have anything for sale.
Yes.
And we do have a lease payment every year, and we do pay rent for our storage upstairs in the Ramsey building. And of course, you know, we've got the lights on and heat up so right now. So we're a fundraising organization, and we have 3 basic opportunities, one being direct donations, one being memberships, and then you'll see around there's 14 storyboards that describe each section of the museum. And we're offering not a rental, but more or less a sponsorship of each of these boards annually. And their name, the person that donates would have their name above each of the storyboards in the museum. So those are kind of our 3 fundraising opportunities, and we look forward to getting all the help we can.
Exactly. 2020 has been a strange year, especially for nonprofits and alongside with businesses. So once again, the Clymer Museum is open during those special hours, and so you can visit the Ellensburg Rodeo Hall of Fame Museum at those same hours. You would also want to access through the Clymer Museum, access at 416 North Pearl, right?
Correct.
Joel, I appreciate your time, and for this interview, I invite those that are watching this video, join Joel and his team of volunteers and come down and see this wonderful museum that they've put together.
Thank you for watching Chamber on the Road. We especially thank our sponsors, Yakima Federal, Kelleher Motor Company, and Evergreen Home Loans.